Widely known as the most counterfeited sneaker brand on the planet, Nike didn't just create demand, it created an entire underground economy. From street corners to secret factories, the swoosh became a global currency of style and status. But now, Nike's fighting back harder than ever, taking the war to both the courtroom and the streets, with lawsuits, raids, and handcuffs. This is the story of Nike's war on counterfeits. So sit back, grab your popcorn, and dive into the documentary that exposes the battle between the world's biggest sneaker brand and the underground empire built in its image. Every fake pair is more than a stolen sale. It's stolen innovation, stolen reputation, and stolen momentum. Nike estimates that counterfeit sneakers cost the company billions every single year. Industry analysts place the global fake sneaker market at over $400 billion, with Nike and Jordan brand accounting for more than half of that. Entire underground economies are built off the swoosh, from replica factories in Fuji to Telegram sellers in Europe to pop-up resellers, moving product out of car boots in London and LA. In one internal briefing leaked in 2024, Nike projected up to $12 billion in brand erosion annually when factoring resale undercuts, customer refunds, and dilution of exclusivity. And it's not just lost profit, it's lost power. When consumers can't tell the difference between what's official and what's imitation, the entire concept of hype collapses. Executives have said privately that authenticity is Nike's currency. And right now, the counterfeiters are printing money. Nike's strategy is simple: starve the replica supply online, pressure the marketplaces that legitimize fakes, and support law enforcement when stolen or suspect product surfaces offline. In the last year alone, they've filed sweeping complaints against replica networks and closed a headline case against a major marketplace. In August 2025, Nike and StockX quietly settled their long-running lawsuit after a judge found StockX had sold 37 counterfeit Nikes. The case began with NFT claims and ended with a finding that cut straight to authenticity. Settlement terms were confidential, but the message wasn't. Authenticity is non-negotiable. In parallel, Nike dropped a mass action against more than 100 fake sneaker sellers in June 2024, detailing dozens of test buys, forged trade dress, and payment processing trails. It read like a field manual on how the replica economy moves through websites, socials, and encrypted chat rooms. This isn't new behavior either. In 2021, Nike and Converse targeted hundreds of sites and social accounts trafficking knockoffs, a reminder that the company treats this as a long war, not a short campaign. October 2025 gave the internet a made-for-stream moment. LAPD raided a Cool Kicks warehouse in Santa Monica while the founder was live on Whatnot. The visuals were wild: flashing lights, sneakers stacked to the ceiling, disbelief on his face. Police seized roughly $500,000 in Nike merchandise, including unreleased pairs, and arrested Cool Kicks founder Adil Shams on suspicion of receiving stolen property. Cool Kicks denied wrongdoing, claiming they bought goods in good faith. Crucially, multiple outlets confirmed the case involved stolen stock, not confirmed counterfeits. That difference matters. Stolen doesn't mean fake, but for Nike both create chaos. Stolen stock destroys release calendars and exclusivity. Counterfeits destroy trust entirely. And in a resale culture built on authenticity certificates and influencer vouchers, a live-streamed raid felt like an alarm bell across the whole sneaker ecosystem. Counterfeits don't just steal revenue, they retrain consumer psychology. They teach buyers to question every tag, every receipt, every QR code. Nike's court filings describe sellers cloning official pages, hijacking search terms, and using private channels to ship replicas indistinguishable until you have them in hand. Even seasoned collectors are getting fooled. That's why the StockX case mattered so much. When a platform that promises verified authentic lets 37 counterfeit pairs through, the trust hit isn't isolated, it bleeds onto the brand. The ruling gave Nike leverage and public proof to tighten standards across the entire sneaker economy. In the short term, expect more undercover buys, domain seizures, and lawsuits, roping in payment processors and hosting services. Marketplaces will demand stricter seller verification, while counterfeiters move to encrypted platforms. For resellers, the risk equation has changed. Provenance isn't optional, it's survival. The Cool Kicks raid proved one bad box can get an entire business investigated. If you can't prove your supply chain, assume someone will soon ask you to. Nike's playing the long game. Use courts to shrink the counterfeit web. Use precedent to raise the bar for marketplaces. Support raids when suspect stock surfaces offline. The goal isn't to catch every fake, it's to make counterfeiting too risky, too costly, and too visible to be worth it. After the StockX judgment and the Cool Kicks spotlight, everyone from warehouse sellers to legit boutiques got the same memo: tighten up or get caught short. In 2025, the sneaker game isn't just about style or comfort, it's about trust. And for Nike, authenticity isn't just part of the business, it is the business.